G'day guys, well I'm back at the bush, boys and girls. This morning I've come back to a granite outcrop, and I broke out some of the vein, not a lot, just it's really solid granite, and it's really hard to bust out. I need some dynamite, yeah. So what I've been doing, I've been wandering around here with the Monster 1000, and I'm just picking up a few hot rocks, and I'll put them in the bucket, and I'll keep this sample separate. Yeah, so when I get home I can crush them up, pan it out, and just see if there's any valuable metals in the hot rocks. Yeah, so I'm doing that. Then I've got another place to go to. I've got another quartz vein that I've got to break some more of that out and sample it, because last time I sampled it I got gold and copper in it. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing this morning, guys. I'm out here prospecting. Yeah, I'm going to bring a few samples home and crush them and pan them. Yeah. Okay guys, I'll get back to you. Check this out, guys. This rock here, I was picking up pieces of this and just turning them into cabochons, because they're a real nice rock, black with the green. The green's olivine, and I always thought the black was a gabbro, but listen to this. Yeah, it gives off a strong signal. There is pyrite in it, but I think they're black. I think there's a lot of magnetite in the rock. Yeah, that's what's giving off that signal on the detector. Yeah, magnetite. Cool. So here's that digging. I was here on one of my other videos, one of my previous videos. I was at this dig, and it's at the bottom of a granite outcrop, and just over here in the granite there's a quartz vein. So I sampled that last time I was here, but I was hoping to get down into here, but it's just too hard. It's just solid granite. But if you look here, that's that vein there. I took another bit off it to sample, but if you look here you'll see another fracture running through here, and over here there's more fine fractures. You can see by the little quartz stringer veins. Yeah, they were fractures in the granite filled up with silica fluid. Yeah, so anyway, that's it. I've looked around in the hole, guys, and I can't see any quartz. If that's what they mined this area for, if that's what they were chasing, maybe the gold was in the quartz. Yeah, I'll never know. Anyway, I've got another place to go and sample. I'll get back to you. Okay, I've come back to a piece of granite outcrop here with a big quartz vein running through it, and there are a few other smaller veins. One over here. I'll have to dig down and sample each of these, because sometimes you can get one vein carrying precious metals and other veins are just barren. And if you look over here, there's more veins all through here, more fractures. Yeah, so, and the last sample I took out of here, out of this main vein here, there was traces of gold and copper in it. So what I was planning on doing this morning, I'm going to break a bit more. I dug it down a bit deeper, and I'll break some of that material out of there, and just see if it gets any richer in gold and copper. Here's a piece of quartz here. This come out with the dirt that I dug out of the hole. this part of the vein. You can see it's all mineralised. There's the other part I broke off. You can see it's mineralised. It's got sulphides in it, and that orange is the sulphides have oxidised, turned to rust. Yeah. So that's the type of material I'm looking for. That's what the gold's in. And just over here, this poor joker, he didn't make it. Well, I broke a bit more out, not much, but geez, it's solid. And I'm using a pick, the sharp end of the pick, to try and break it out. Man, it's hard work. And that's what I've got in the bag. And I've got this piece here. You can see it's really mineralised. Yeah. And it's actually looking better as you go down. So I think that's the trick. Is I'm not going to do it today, but I'll have to come back and dig down deeper and follow that vein along. And maybe some of the vein is broken away and it's loose in the dirt. That'll make my job easier. Yeah. Anyway guys, I'll just show you this vein. You see here, you can see it's really orange, rusty colour. That's the iron pyrites. They've they've leached out, oxidised, and they just rust away. But all the gold, silver and other metals is all left behind in the quartz. So anyway, we'll go home and see what we get. Okay, let's crush some rocks. This is sample 1 that I took from the first granite outcrop. So this is at the quartz vein. So I'll crush that first and then I'll do the other one. There's a lot of sulphides in this material, so that's good. Okay, I'll get back to this when I'm crushing sample 2. Right, sample number 2. Okay, all crushed. This is sample number 1. Sample number 1. Let's see what we get out of this lot, guys. I know we should get, well, last time I took a sample out of that same vein. I got small specks of gold and copper, but I don't think it's, I think it's a mixture. That copper, that orange metal, it looks like copper. I think that's a copper and gold alloy. So I've been told. Because it's too shiny to be just native copper on its own. So it looks like it might have gold in it, which is a good thing. I mean, I'm not expecting any big pieces of gold in this, but at least I should be able to see it under my jeweler's loop. Should be able to see some fine specks under the jeweler's loop, hopefully, if there's anything in it. Okay, let's have a look together. Let's pan it back. Black sand, and probably some of that black material at the back of the pan is probably some steel out of the crusher, but I'll run a magnet over that anyway, pick it all up. Yeah. I can't really see anything, I can't distinguish gold in that lot, but I'll have a look with my jeweler's loop anyway. Okay guys, I'll get back to you when I'm panning out sample number 2. Okay, I got that first sample. I did 2 fine specks of gold and 3 specks of that copper, copper alloy, real bright and shiny. It is that copper alloy. Yeah, so that's all I got, and that was under the jeweler's loop. I saw those pieces, but yeah, so it's there, but it's really fine. So I need to keep hunting. I need to find another spot to sample. Hopefully this sample's got a bit better gold pieces in it. This material did look better. That second sample I took, it actually looked better. It's a lot of sulfides in that quartz. Right, let's have a look at this. Sorry about the shadow, guys. Yeah, and that first sample, there was some sulfides in it too. Some very fine sulfides. Yeah, and that's pretty much the same in this pan. Looks like there's a lot of metal from the machine and some fine sulfides. I can't see any gold. Anyway, I'll get back to this with the next pan. Okay, pan number 2. Yeah, and that first pan had some very fine pieces of gold, and I saw a couple of pieces of that copper alloy. So I'll put it in the snuffer bottle because I'll run the microscope over it afterwards, just to confirm that it's gold. This material is really easy to pan because it's just quartz, just crushed quartz, just silica, crushed down to silica powder. So not much, well, no black sand really to speak of. So it makes it really easy to pan. Rightio guys, let's see what we got in this one. See if we can see anything. Any monsters. No, just the same as before. A lot of shiny pieces up in there, but yeah, not sure what they are. Some of it could be just bits of steel out of the crusher. Okay guys, I'll get back to you with the next. Yeah, pan number 3, 2 specks of gold. That's what I saw under the jeweler's loop, but there could be some, even some finer stuff. Yeah, that I'll probably pick it all up with the, when I put it under the microscope. I think I can just about give these spots away now, and I'll have to go look and sample some other quartz veins in the area. I can always go back to Hit and Miss Creek, I suppose, and go back there and dig some more of that black sand around that paperbark tree. Maybe that's what I'll do in the next video. At least I was getting gold there. And gold that you can see with the naked eye. Righto. Try and bring this around here a bit, out of the shade. Okay guys, let's have a look. See if we got anything in this one. See all that metal there? That's just metal out of the crusher. A few little shiny bits back there, but I don't know. If it is gold there, it's only like the other bits, real tiny. Okay guys, I'll get back to you. Okay, lucky last pan, yeah. And I didn't see anything in that last pan. I didn't see. There was a couple of shiny specks in there, but that could have been sulfides, yeah. So, not looking that good in this sample. Maybe under the microscope you might see some gold. But yes, it's pretty fine. I suppose at least I know it's there. There's somewhere in that property. Hopefully there's a better concentration. I'll just keep looking, keep sampling. Okay guys, I'll bring this around here in the sun so you can see a bit better. Okay, let's see what we got out of this lot. Let's shake him back a bit. You can see a lot of metal there. That dark colour, that's all metal out of the crusher. Yeah, no big chunks of gold or anything. Okay guys, I'll see you back at the wrap up. Well guys, I'll just move this up a bit so you can see me. Yeah, that wasn't very good. I mean, it was good that I got out prospecting, I suppose. I haven't done that for a while. Yeah, but I think I can give those quartz veins a miss. Yeah, there's not much there, and I can't really get down much deeper, and it's very hard to break the quartz out of the granite. If the granite was decomposing, it'd be a lot easier to break it out, but it's solid. Yeah, so I can always come back to it another time, I suppose. But I think I might, my next prospecting trip, I'll go back to Hit and Miss Creek, and I'll attack that black sand. I'll dig around that paperbark tree where I was last time, yeah, and give that a go. I better get out there while there's still water there, because it's warming up now. We're into spring now, so it's going to start drying up. But we have got rain forecast later on in the week, so yeah, that'll replenish it a bit more anyway. Anyway, I've got a couple of things here to show you. What I've been doing. You see that? That's a piece of tiger eye, and I've got to put a bail on it. Yeah, it's a pendant, a nice big piece of tiger eye. Yeah, so I've just got to drill a hole, put a bail on it, and this is another piece I've done. Another piece of tiger eye, all polished up. There's a couple of fractures in it, unfortunately, but it won't fall apart. It's solid. Yeah, but the same deal. I'll put a bail at the top, and it'll be a nice big pendant for somebody. This is a piece of rock I picked up when I was out there this morning, and I thought that black. I've picked up this stuff before. I use it for it's good for making pendants out of for cabochons. It's a nice stone. It's got the green, the black, and this one's got pink in it. Pink feldspar there. Yeah, and that black I thought was gabbro. It's actually yeah, it's what I say it was earlier, magnetite. Yeah, it's a magnetite. Yeah, iron. So maybe it's not all magnetite, but there is some magnetite in there. Cool. And so I'll cut this up and make a cabochon out of it. It's got a lot of, you can see the pyrites in there, in the stone. Yeah, I'll show you how much more I've got. Check this out, guys. I've got half a bucket full of the stuff. Yeah. There's a nice piece. Pink, black, bit of green in there. I think that green's olivine. Yeah, but yeah, some nice chunks. I might give some of this out to some of you guys. If you want a piece, let me know. Yeah, but that's about it for this video, guys. To show you those few rocks. And Ned will be getting a parcel. I'll send off a parcel to you, Ned. Thanks for the stuff that you've been sending me. And also Andrew, I'll send a parcel off to you, Andrew. I'll send you some of those granite rocks I just showed you. I reckon they'll be really nice tumbled. Put through your tumbler, mate. They'll come out really smicko because they're real nice. They're a hard rock. Yeah, so they'll polish really well. As I've made a few cabochons out of it. That does, it comes up nice. Yeah. Yeah, and that's it. Cheers. Stay safe out there, guys. Be good. Take care, and I'll see you on the next one. Hopefully out the Hit and Miss Creek. Bye.